Welcome right back here, creations, on the voice of nature, still with the nature ambassador. Creations, perfect bees. Let's together evaluate few facts behind these two stories just narrated, the mysteries and moral lessons surrounding them. Then each and every one of us will certainly and clearly sees that these are what happens daily in life or in our lives or to people around us. And then we now will pay attention closely to our dreams and other mysteries surrounding us or about us directly. Starting from the first story, the mentally deranged man and the man. This is a complete mystery. This falls into the type of mystery which I called accidental or emergency spiritual alert. This category of mystery is very dangerous. Whenever this kind of mystery is announced, the concern must be very swift and careful to act and respond because the said danger is close at this time. This applies whenever all warnings of either through long repeated dreams, other signals, visions, trance, weaknesses of the body at times, you feel so drained, things are not going well around you. Those are signals, messages even through other creatures like birds around one. Have you ever witnessed that? Yeah, it's real, it's true, it's not evil. It's not negative. These are all channels of communication. And other several spiritual communiques are not being paid attention to by the concern. This emergency alert must be given, though not in all circumstances or conditions, not to all people. We could see through in the madman's analysis or narration that the spirit realm has to use an immediate emergency vessel to communicate and avert that danger for that man, yet still he never paid attention to it because he wasn't spiritually connected, minded or conscious. Neither any amongst them was. There are many questions we could decipher using that madman story. One may ask, how did the madman get the information? How was he able to sense that something terrible awaits the man that day? Was it through his dreams? At this point, not a dream, rather, he was outrightly sent to the man. He was used. Why the madman is for another day and episode. But creations, let me establish this fact as well, that spiritual matters and spirits don't like noise and agitations or opera. Accordingly, if that man had deciphered what was going on around him, he wouldn't have been furious with the madman. Rather, he would stay calm, appreciate the madman with something, anything, allow him to return the bike back, and then observe his next moves. If that was done and handled calmly, I'm 100% sure he will give him a clue of that actions or the mystery behind that action. The spirit realm in charge of that mission and message would, through the madman, say something to the man, because it wasn't the madman that was doing all those and performing those actions. Like I said earlier, there is a spirit or spirits behind it. The madman was just a vessel used at that, accidental or emergency moment and condition. And that was the last resort, the last spiritual alert, an attempt to save the man's life, which could happen to somebody else or in another situation and has been happening, but yet no attention, which he would have just listened and stay at home that very day. Such date would have passed him by. But and then again, if anyone around there, especially the wife, child, or another close person, would have just said, honey or daddy or sir, please, I think you should stay at home today. That would have been also another way to save the man's life. But then they all rather humiliated the spiritual vessel sent to help them. So at that point, the spirit realm has finished their intervention mission. It was left for the physical people or realm to pay attention and manifest the help and their blessing here in the physical world. But they all failed woefully. Christians, there are other very pertinent topics that we should address about dreams and mysteries someday, because failure to adhere upon and aligned with the spiritual realm has caused several dangers to us all daily and even delays our blessing to manifest here in the physical world. So Christians, we have to take it bit by bit, as I said. So I'm signing out, returning shortly, and never forget to like, comment, and share for others to benefit. Peace.